I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Oh, you know what? I respect your opinion. You seem like you got somewhere you need to be, so here's your coat. Just don't slip on the ice.
Thanks. Bye.
And welcome now to Peeves and Qs.
Christmas edition.
Christmas edition. Guys, how was that as an intro? That really won the holiday season, didn't it?
Yeah, that really put a log in the fireplace of Christmas joy.
Put a bow on the wrapping.
There you go. That was way better.
Your Christmas. Well, welcome to Peeves and Qs, a podcast where we ask each other questions and talk about what's annoying us each and every week. I'm your host, Mr. Red, or Alex, and with me is...
the clever girl, or Jody.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great.
It's just the two of us, another one of these one-on-ones. Tete-a-tetes, as they say.
Yes. Well, it is always hard to get people
together
to get in one place and around the holidays because everyone is just so goddamn busy, including ourselves.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's literally Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. We are sitting in the Christmas room, surrounded by presents. There's barely enough room to get around.
Well, there's also like 7 Christmas trees.
I want to take a picture real quick of just the vast amount of presents we have, and then we can post it on the Twitter. So follow us at Peeves and Qs.
Right this second, you'll see it.
At Peeves
Hurry.
and Qs, yeah, right now. As you do it. Have you done it yet? Good. All right. Well, so it is Christmas time. I like Christmas.
You love Christmas a lot.
I love Christmas a lot.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Christmas?
I enjoy Christmas.
You enjoy Christmas.
What I actually enjoy is like right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That bustle of like it's now we can go full blown Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited, and then like it starts.
Kind of dies down.
Yeah, I just really enjoy getting out there and shopping.
Yeah.
For other people.
You do love shopping.
Yeah, I'm mad I can't do any more shopping.
Yeah, you told me that today. You got back from just going out last minute and getting some extra stuff, and you're like, I'm done shopping.
It was really sad. And then I get really sad when I'm done wrapping. And then I get really sad when I'm done opening. It's just like...
you just want it to keep going. You just want it to continue.
Did you ever have like anxiety over the Christmas vacation when you were in like school?
I knew that I always knew it was coming to an end. But when I was a kid, you just feel so more strongly about things. Your emotions are just higher when you're young.
You think so?
Definitely for me. Like when I was a kid, Christmas was like this huge magical thing, and I'm just like, oh, it's Christmas. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you never like worried about it. I mean, you hardly ever worry about anything.
Yeah, so. I was never like, oh no, Christmas is coming. I was like, yeah, Christmas.
Exactly.
Once I started buying my own presents, though, then it became more of it's a deadline now. Like, oh, I gotta get all this stuff done before.
That's why I do it early.
Yeah, I definitely did that this year. I got all my stuff out of the way and wrapped.
I'm sure you had like more money this year. That
probably
felt good.
Yep. That was another thing where it's like, this is like, I'm saving up for Christmas to buy people stuff, and then now I'm like, oh, I'm broke again.
You feel that way now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Before. But now it's good.
Yeah. Now you're just this is whatever.
This is one of the first, this is like the second podcast that we've recorded here at the new place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, sweet. So let's, this is Peeves and Qs, where we ask each other questions and talk about what's annoying.
Yeah, I had anxiety. Thanks for asking me.
Well, I didn't want to talk about it anymore.
Obviously. I did, man. At the time, I never knew what anxiety was.
Right, you didn't have a term for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just, the depression would hit so hard.
Yeah.
Like, and, we have a lot of family parties, and you're, like, opening gifts all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, when that last party came in, that last gift, then you're just like, this is my last gift.
Right.
I bet you don't really understand that because your birthday's so close to Christmas.
I do, because my birthday ends, and then it's like, that's it.
Oh, then you're done for like a whole year.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
It does. Well, our anniversary is like
That's
close
true.
to
And
all
Valentine's
of that too.
Day. But
you've
only had that for 7 years.
Yeah, only 7 years. Guys, we've been together for 7 years.
Yeah.
So yeah. So is that any more or less nowadays in recent seasons?
I don't even think my mind never gets a break. No, it is really awful. I don't get a whole week off for Christmas.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I don't work the day after Christmas because
that'd be
I'd
awful.
shoot myself.
Right.
Like that. You can't. What's the point of even having a day off then?
Right. It's like, I'll work Christmas. Who cares?
Yeah.
At that point.
But I think next year, even if the office is open, I got to take it off because it really does just ruin everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That really sucks. I hate that.
Yes.
That you have to work.
I bet it will be different for this next generation because they're starting to go like school all year round.
Yeah.
But I get super depressed in the summer because I'm just like, why the fuck am I working?
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to be on, summer break.
I definitely have that, but I still am in college, so I still get
get a break.
I still get a break from some stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah. I think I want to be a teacher so that I can.
Yes, no
that.
kidding.
Yeah.
I would too.
I have always wanted that all year round thing though for school.
No?
Why not?
No.
Because you get breaks throughout the year.
No.
Yeah, you get like
you get breaks throughout the year now. Like regular.
But islands of breaks instead of like stepstones.
I'm just not that type of person. I'd rather go, stop. Go, like go through long stretches of period, and then just have like an enormous break. I'd rather have that.
I do like the enormous break. Although you get so after like a while.
No.
Never?
I just love not doing anything.
Well. Okay.
Yeah. So that Christmas.
Christmas. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Which is today for you. The listeners.
Good listeners.
Good listeners.
I hope you've been good. Otherwise, right now sucks for you.
Yeah, it does. And if you are trapped with your terrible family this year, then I hope that this podcast is a nice reprieve from those terrible people you might be with. Or if you love your family, great. I'm happy for you.
Lucky you. No, I'm just kidding. I love my family.
Yeah, you do.
Love being around them.
I love your family too.
We've kind of had this stretch here of like 4 days in a row having parties.
Yeah, we have, because we're not going to be with my family on Christmas Day due to a lot of reasons, scheduling-wise. So we decided to do it the day before Christmas
22nd.
Eve, the 22nd, the 23rd.
Well, but it started on the 22nd.
Yeah, so we had Christmas Eve the day before, because we always do this thing with my family where Christmas Eve we open up one gift, which is usually pajamas that we then wear the next day on Christmas when we do all the gifts.
It's a Wonderful Life.
We watch It's a Wonderful Life. So we decided to do all of that Christmas Eve, which was Christmas Eve, the 22nd. Then we did real Christmas, the 23rd. Then
we went to my mom's side of the family.
On that day? No,
that same day.
That same day. Which was fake Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the next day.
Christmas Eve, today.
Christmas Eve. Just today, yeah. And we kind of went to dinner with your grandma.
And had gifts, yeah.
We did a little bit of gifts. So, and then tomorrow will be Christmas Day. And as you saw in the tweet, there's a lot of gifts to go around. So, that's how we've been around the holiday time.
I know the answer to this question. Do you do any, like, giving besides just, gifts during the holiday season?
Are you talking financially?
Do you volunteer? Do you do anything?
No.
yeah, I know.
But I would like to.
What would you like to do?
I want to volunteer. I would like to do, if I had more time, I would definitely just, motorcycle or something. I would like go to, I don't know, kitchens, food banks, that kind of stuff, and just like help out. I've always wanted to do stuff like that, but with college and working full time, it's just like there's no time for that kind of stuff.
I mean, there is time.
No,
but...
there's not.
Okay.
So, do you?
My work, we sponsor a family. We actually got to sponsor 2 families this year for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it is just kind of throwing money at it. But I mean, we buy the gifts, and I enjoy that very much because we get a list of like, this year we had one family was a single mother and a son, and the other family was a single mother and a daughter. Yeah. So like we got their lists, and you just get like, oh, the son likes Power Rangers and Legos and like all this, typical boy stuff. And typical so like to go and like, oh, I really hope, and I always like, take a second during my Christmas to say like, or to think about those families and be like, I hope I made a difference for them. And
you definitely did.
I hope. You just never know.
You never know, but you did.
I can only hope, yeah. So I like doing that. Yeah. The show that I'm in at the theater, I consider that volunteering.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't get paid for it, and you know, we, the producers and whatever of the show, they always typically pick something, you know, religious related.
Right.
Which, I mean...
It's Christmas.
I was going to say
it's a religious holiday.
The reason for the season. And so it's like spreading that message of just positivity and whatever.
Yeah.
That's a volunteer.
It is. I agree.
Yeah.
It's good work. Yeah. You make people happy.
Yeah.
So that's good. Is there anything else that you do?
No.
No. You stretch yourself thin on everything that you do. You don't really have...
Yeah.
Well, neat.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever want to go and work at a food bank. That would really bother me.
Why?
Because then you'd be like real face to face.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people should be. I just know I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that'd be hard for you. You're very empathetic when it comes to that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, because it's awful.
Yeah.
And so I should do it, but I don't.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a lot like donating blood.
Yeah,
it's like
which is a goal I want to do this year.
Yeah, you have that.
If I can do that,
it's on your not bucket list exactly,
kind
but
of.
Like, okay,
to see if I can even do it.
Yeah,
I want to be more daring.
I've never donated blood, but I want to.
Too bad we can't take each other.
Yeah,
because if we both pass out, we'll be screwed.
Right. Okay. Well, do you want to move into Qs?
Do you have any peeves about
Christmas
the holiday?
Peeves? I do. But I don't want to get into them.
Do you have a mild one?
A mild one? I would say there's a lot of expectation around the holiday, and there's also a lot of not acknowledging that expectation. Like, people think of it as such a casual thing, but it's not. I wish people were more in tune with, like, how you doing? It's the holidays. I know it's a stressful time. There's a lot of stuff to do. People don't act that way.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. But
what I don't understand is when people, and I can reach out and I can like kind of wrap my head around it about like the people who are like, oh my gosh, I get so stressed around the holidays. And I'm just like, why? Well,
cause like there's an end to the point where you can buy gifts for people. So even if you do that earlier, there's a time where it's like, it's going to be locked in at a point and you won't be able to undo any decisions you've made or like...
Right. And I understand that people really do get stressed about their family or their in-laws coming and like, you know,
right, that kind of
like
stuff.
think of like Christmas vacation. Ellen gets like so, you know, stressed out about, oh my gosh, they're all going to be here and whatever. And I know a lot of people, or they're losing a loved one or they're, you know, the first Christmas without, you know, somebody in their life. Yeah. I'm sure that's really hard. But I mean... You're not supposed to try to be happy.
Right, yeah, try to be happy, but I'm saying like it doesn't just come easy to a lot of people. Yeah.
The mild stuff, just try to let it go.
Right.
Because it's not worth stressing over.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
Do you have a Christmas peeve?
Yeah, when I'm wrapping presents, I keep losing either the tape,
or
the scissors, or the pen, or the tags.
Can I say that you are a loser? And wait, before you
okay.
let me explain what I mean. You lose things a lot.
Oh. I do.
You do. You're constantly being like, "Where's my phone?" and then immediately find it, but you just say it before you look. But you're also you set stuff down next to you, you don't. You're so good.
I had to go pick my purse up from the restaurant.
Yeah,
like
you did.
2 days after I left it there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even realize I left it there.
Yeah, you were like, we were just there and you called them and everything.
Yeah.
But I think it's weird because you're so good, your mind is so good at placing things in the world in terms of like time and people and relationships and things like that. We've talked before about how I'll be like, oh, a couple years ago when we saw that movie, and you're like, that was exactly 2 years and 6 months and 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It was a couple of years ago. But then when it comes to physical stuff, you just like set stuff down and you're like, oh, whatever, I'll find it.
Because I will find it.
Yeah,
so.
Eventually. I hate when you're cutting paper and it catches.
Oh,
that's so annoying.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I'd like to put a PSA out there that all gift wrap is recyclable.
It is. It's recyclable.
And so stop being lazy and fucking recycle it.
Also, in general, stop being lazy and recycle stuff. If you don't have recycling, someone does.
Someone does.
Like,
go find them.
When I lived at the apartment, we didn't have recycling there, but I would always stuff Is this recording? It is. I would always stuff my recycling in a separate garbage thing, tie it up, and then take it somewhere that did have recycling. So
stop being lazy.
Stop being lazy. I know it's harder for some people, but you gotta put in that extra effort. It's for the environment.
Which we could spend a whole... I mean, if Carmen Sandiego was here, she could definitely give us a...
Go green. Green and red for the holidays.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a good thing to say.
Somebody needs to...
Yeah, that... I also hate when... Because you, can cut wrapping paper to specifically wrap whatever size item that you're wrapping. And I can't stand if I get all my wrapping done and my tube of wrapping paper has a thin square on it, because I'm like, dang it, I need to use that for something, but I don't have any more gifts.
I just so spoilers, some of the stuff I got you are movies, and the thing you're looking at right now is 3 movies that are not together in any way, but I was running out of wrapping paper. Well, I wasn't running out of wrapping paper, but I had a full thing there, and if I were to wrap those last 2, I would have had to have one of those squares, so I was just like, I'm going to put these together and wrap them all up.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was abiding by your needs there. I have a peeve, Christmas peeve. And I believe I've talked about this before, but it's when people put nuts in things. Why are there nuts in anything? I don't get it. Nobody likes them. I think people tolerate them. I think there's a lot of people that are like, oh, they're fine. I don't have a problem with them. But nobody eats a brownie with no nuts and is like, man, if
that
only there were,
nuts.
if only there was a crunch in these brownies. Nobody wants that.
I don't mind nuts and things that are supposed to have nuts.
Yeah, but you don't mind them. That's the thing. You don't prefer nuts.
Well, okay. The thing that, you can't make unless you have nuts in it is baklava. You gotta have nuts in that. There's nothing else that you can put in there.
Let me tell you, I had a piece of baklava for the first time tonight. Take it or leave it, honestly.
I knew you would be like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like nuts in fudge. I don't like it in cookies. I don't like it in brownies.
I think I just recently discovered this, but it's anything that should be soft and you put nuts in and it has a crunch. Mm-hmm. That's bad. There's some stuff that's crunchy that you kind of want nuts in. And I had an example. Now I can't remember what it is.
I don't know. But Rocky Road ice cream would be so good if it didn't have those nuts in it.
I think Moose Tracks is the equivalent. It's all the stuff of Rocky Road, but without nuts.
Yeah, but it has those hard peanut butter cups.
Does Rocky Road not have that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
You're half dozen in one.
6 of one, half dozen. Yeah. So yeah, nuts, cut it out. I do like nuts by themselves. I'll just eat walnuts or peanuts or cashews or whatever. Yeah. Pistachios. I don't really consider that a nut, even though it is.
Yeah.
It's more like just a snack, but I don't know. So
yes. Yes. Nuts. Because everyone's bringing desserts and things of that nature.
I feel like there's a lot of nutty food or potentially nutty food around the holidays.
Yeah. Good point. Good
point.
peeve.
Thank you. All right. Do you have any other peeves?
Nope.
Christmas peeves? All right. Well, let's move on to Qs section. Our Qs, Peeves and Qs. Qs. Mm-hmm. How you doing? How are you? Good. I'm good. You're staring at me there. So let's ask the basic question. What's your favorite Christmas movie, Baba? Tell me.
This is such a hard one because I love all of them except Polar Express. That movie can go to hell.
Yeah, that's such a weird movie.
So
isn't it?
stupid. Tom Hanks. Why?
There's a meme going around just real recently that's the kid with the glasses with the big goofy smile from Polar Express. People are just posting it. I don't know why that just. I have no idea why memes that are referencing older things just suddenly start.
Because people are watching them and they're just like...
Yeah, but people were watching that movie last year too, I bet.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Because someone's like, man, this would... Because we do it all the time. We watch a movie and we're like, that'd be a funny meme.
Yeah, definitely.
So people are doing that now.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick just one, I'm not going to, but...
but if I had...
I would say Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Ooh, yes. Tim Burton's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
What?
Tim Burton wrote it. I mean, directed it. No, wait.
No, Ron Howard.
Sorry.
Why do you do that?
Because it feels so much like a Tim Burton movie.
And that's insulting to Ron.
What do you mean? Tim Burton made Batman.
Listen, this movie's perfect,
Okay.
and you're just wrong.
Okay, well, go ahead.
This movie is great.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it with all of my heart. Other movies that have great honorable mentions is White Christmas.
Ooh, it's an older one.
Mm-hmm.
An older
classic.
one. Yeah.
Not as old as another one of my favorites, It's a Wonderful Life. Great story.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to consider this a Christmas movie. It helps though. Because, like, when else would you watch it?
What?
It's a Wonderful Life.
What do you mean? Is it not a Christmas movie? It's a Christmas movie.
It's not Christmas until the very end.
Yeah, but technically, the whole thing is a story that's told by the angels on Christmas Day. Or Christmas Eve.
I guess, but,
It's about family, it's about Christmassy things. Yeah, there's times that don't... Go on.
Yes. White Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life. And, like, only in the last, like, 5 years, I've just been like, man, it's not Christmas until I watch Christmas Vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's... I think it's just because it's so funny.
It is. I watched that movie recently for the first time. I was surprised by, like, how weirdly family-friendly most of it is. Mm-hmm. But then there's, like...
wildly inappropriate
Yeah,
things.
I feel like that happens a lot in 80s comedy.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, 95%... Like, if you were to cut out... And I feel like these are great for... TV movie, like TV edits. Mm-hmm. But like you watch most of the movie and you're like, oh, your kids could watch this, they'll like that. But then there's like weird scenes where he's like watching the woman dive into the pool and she's like stripping and you're like, all right, maybe close your eyes, kids. Yeah, it's super weird.
Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
That's a great question. There's a lot that I could say. I do like Grinch a lot. I like Grinch Stole Christmas, the live action movie. Not the CGI one from New or the animated one.
That's just called The Grinch, so.
The Grinch. I want to look up who wrote that movie. Jeffrey Price and Peter S. Seaman, which we won't make any jokes about. But I think movies are more the writer's product than the director's product in general.
I could see that.
But you just never know writers, so you can't
This
say.
one, I would say no.
Oh,
because of the sets.
It is very stylized.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's a director's vision of, and the team carries it.
Yeah. The team Jim carries it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've decided one of my favorite comedians of all time is, what's her name? Christine Polanski or something like that. She plays the rich who...
Martha May,
which is like, Betty... Hi. She's in a lot of stuff, and she just always cracks me up whenever I see her. She's
good night, Betty.
Good night, Betty. She's the one in the camp counselor from
Addams Family Values.
She's like, don't you just hate that?
Don't you just wish they would die? Oh no, we don't.
Oh no, we don't.
Yeah, she is great.
She's very funny.
You know what else she's in? Big
else?
Bang Theory.
Is she? Never mind.
She's Leonard's mother.
Nope. Forget it. Hate her. But yeah, Christmas. What else about Christmas?
I was gonna say, you're not gonna mention like the one movie that I know all men are hoping that you're gonna answer with.
I like the movie Die Hard, and I do consider it a Christmas movie, but I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, although I really want to. Like, I know it seems almost hipstery to, or not
right now, yeah.
Not hipstery, but like, you know.
Mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream to be like, oh, Die Hard's my favorite Christmas movie, but like, it is a very solid film, despite your enjoyment of it or not. And its Christmasness can be argued, and I won't, if somebody says it's not a Christmas movie, I'm not going to argue with them. I happen to think that it is, just because it has a lot of family stuff in it, but, and it takes place on Christmas, but it's whatever, who cares? And, you know, I don't consider it a Christmas movie in terms of like, what's a good Christmas movie, because that's not what that movie's about.
Right.
So, from that point of view, I don't know. The Grinch I like. I really like It's a Wonderful Life. We watch that every year. That's a tradition that we have. It's a good movie.
I mean, we're watching it right now. The Santa Claus with Tim.
Oh, Tim Allen. We're not watching it. It's on mute.
We did watch it.
We did watch it.
Great movie.
Scream.
What?
1996 Scream. It's a good movie. What? It stands for Santa Christmas really enjoys all money. Obviously.
Okay.
You've never heard that before? All right, well, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Were you trying to say something else?
No.
Oh, okay. Joke not landed.
No, it was funny. What else? I feel like there's more that I'm just not thinking of.
Yeah, same. They must not be important.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I like all those, like, old, like, claymation style movies.
Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman.
No, that's a cartoon.
There's not a claymation Frosty the Snowman? That seems like a missed opportunity, because he's a snowman. You can make him out of clay and it'd be great.
Yep, but they didn't. Okay. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yep. Year Without a Santa Claus. Yep. Nestor the Christmas Donkey. Gotta watch that one. It's great.
Dentist Elf.
That's in Rudolph.
Oh, got it.
Herbie. But yeah.
There are movies that a lot of people like that I either don't get or don't really care about. And I want to name one, but I'm worried you're going to get mad at me for it. A Christmas Story?
You know what? I understand it.
Yeah. Because it goes back to the thing that I've complained about before. I don't care about the 60s. Like, there's a lot, I think because of the age that a lot of writers are, a lot of stuff is like remembering fondly the 60s, and it's so unrelatable from today's standards that it's like, I mean, sure, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what I can't identify with Ralphie because I don't have like parents that are super strict and conservative, like blah, 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 blah.
You didn't?
Yes, but not like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people nowadays are just, like, loose and funny and, like, hey, you want to watch TV?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's just, like, classic.
Yeah, it is.
It's that same, like, just classic type of thing. I didn't get into watching A Christmas Story until, oh, man, like, I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
And just because they do the thing where they play it 24 hours.
Right.
So you're just, like, watching it, and I take comfort in the things that I'm like, okay, you know, my life can be going, like, I can focus on my life because I'm not watching the TV because I already know what's happening on it. So I don't need to watch it.
You could have the TV off.
No, because then I feel like I'm missing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a complete osmosis, like, TV watcher.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You watch a lot of shows that are just like, this is just good to put on.
Yeah, I'm just leaving this on so I can focus on something else.
I'm not like that. I gotta be like, what's going on?
I enjoy A Christmas Story.
Yeah, and it's fine if you do. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying, like, I hate people who like the Christmas. I'm just saying
there are just some really good lines. Some really good lines in it, like meatloaf. I hate meatloaf. It's like one of my favorites. They're like, fragile, must be Italian.
I do like the scene where the little boy's eating the mashed potatoes and, like, laughing super hard.
Oh, yeah, when he's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's like a true scene.
Yeah.
We visited that house.
We did. When we went to Ohio, we went to the Christmas Story house, and we were like, hey, it's the Christmas Story house. What's up? That was fun. Yes,
they have a museum there, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
It's in Cleveland. Highly recommend it.
Definitely.
Like, if you're a fan of that movie, they've redone the whole house to make it look just like the sets that they used and everything like that.
There's a gift shop, but it's not attached. It's like you have to walk to it.
And that's where you buy the tickets.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay in this media theme. This next question that I'm going to ask. What's your favorite TV show's Christmas episode?
That is a good question. I've said before, Black Mirror, the TV show, has a Christmas episode. I'm not going to say this. I'm going to give more, but like they have, most of the show is not about Christmas, but they have one Christmas episode, and it's such a good episode.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good episodes, but this is probably my favorite one. I've definitely made it a tradition. I need to do it this year to watch that every year.
Do you enjoy the Doctor Who Christmas specials?
Yes, I do. Have you
ever rewatched one?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched most of the show many times at this point.
Gotcha.
They're never, like, my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Because they're always so one-off, which is good, because you want it to be a self-contained story. Mm-hmm. But there was one recently when the 11th Doctor regenerated. I say recently, this was 2 Doctors ago at this point. Mm-hmm. But he actually regenerated on the Christmas special, which is good, because I always want those episodes to be, like, bigger and important. And they're usually just, like, a longer normal episode, like, self-contained.
Yeah.
But this one was, like, big and important, and I liked it. But, yeah, there are a few that are, like, this is a good one, and then there are others that I'm like, they just needed to put out a Christmas special. Mm-hmm. So, do you have one while I think of others?
Man, I love Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
And they have so many. I think they have one each season.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
Uh-huh.
I, like, have to watch them. They do a really good job of, like, every holiday.
Yeah, they do, like, they do a Thanksgiving
They always have a Valentine's Day one, always Thanksgiving.
When they have episodes at the time, like the first 2 seasons.
Well, yeah.
I don't think. They did a Bastile's Day episode.
I like watching the SpongeBob Christmas.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah?
Yep. I'm trying to think of more. I usually like to go and watch the Hey Arnold Christmas special.
Oh, Hey Arnold.
I haven't in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Really like it, though.
Okay, well, there's a lot of different Christmas themes and mediums, like music, for example.
Yep.
What a segue.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite Christmas song?
Mine?
Yeah.
Is Stevie Wonder's What Christmas Means to Me.
Is that different than what you told me before? What is that one?
Oh, that's it. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. It's the same song.
Yeah. I never know the lyrics.
Yeah, I know you don't. That one, ooh, I just love it. It's great. And a lot of people use it for their commercials for the Christmas movies coming out. So I'm always just like, yeah, Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. All right.
I mean, I'm a big Christmas music listener.
Uh-huh.
The second Thanksgiving is over, that's all it's on in the car.
Uh-huh.
I push forward at work. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, we're starting this. I'm like, yes. Yes, we are.
Oh.
And I listen to it all the time.
I just thought of a Christmas episode that I like from TV.
Too bad.
Too bad we can't talk about it?
No.
All right.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Favorite Christmas song? There's a lot that I like. There's a lot of music. The most important thing for me in music, I've talked about this before, is the melody. Mm-hmm. I don't care about the lyrics. The song could be about anything. Oftentimes I'll be like, oh, I love this song. It sounds really pretty. Listen, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or whatever. And people are like, that song is about, like, the murder of, like, someone or whatever. And I'm like, who cares? Listen to an instrumental version then. It sounds good. I really like, from that lens, the song Mary, Did You Know? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's
She didn't. Spoilers. She had no idea.
She had no idea. I don't know if this is like a classic from like a million years ago.
No, this is actually a new song.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Mariah Carey or whatever?
No.
But I like that one, especially like the bridge where it's like, the blind will see, the deaf will hear. That part.
The dead will live again.
The deaf will live again. That's a good part.
Yeah.
What else?
I like singing it. I don't like listening to it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a song I don't like listening to at
what
Christmas.
What song is that?
I do not like listening to Christmas Shoes.
Oh, yeah?
Because it is the saddest song ever.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
It's this guy, he's like telling the story. He's like, okay, I went to the store and this kid in front of me in line had a box of shoes.
Uh-huh.
And he goes to pay for them. And he like doesn't have enough money. And so he like turns to the guy that's behind him who's telling the story. He's like, I want to buy these shoes for my mom. Mm-hmm. She's sick and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight. That's like one of the lyrics. And so you're just like, it's just so sad.
Yeah.
So I hate that song.
Does she meet Jesus?
It doesn't say.
Probably does. It's overly morose. That's a lot like, that one song. Cats in the Cradle. It's like just so morose and like so deliberately trying to make you cry.
Yeah.
I don't like those songs.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you something. Is there an artist or like someone who does something that you like, but then they have one thing that you're like, no, I'm going to step back from this. Well, for me, I love the artist Paul McCartney. He's my favorite. He's my favorite.
You don't like any of his Christmas music or what?
Well, I only know of one of his Christmas songs, and I don't like it. But I love his Beatles music. Everything that's like written by him, all of his songs are like my favorite Beatles songs. He's a great songwriter, but Christmas time, having a wonderful Christmas time. That's a bad song. It's boring. It's not a good song.
Like simply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not one of my favorites.
I don't like it, so it's weird because I love Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
But that one song is bad.
I haven't heard it this year, and I'll probably have to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
There's this song, it's like the 12 things of Christmas that are such a pain to me. Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a good song. So it's like the 12 days of Christmas, but it's things that are annoying. It's like, bringing out the lights, writing Christmas cards, finding a parking spot. One is just like a kid crying, like, or like buying batteries.
Buying batteries.
Yeah, seeing my in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
All these
true.
things. It's so funny.
These are all part of the stresses of Christmas that we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you look it up. It's a great song.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be a link in the comments.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Neat. What else? There's got to be more. I always had such a blank with these questions.
People hate Mariah Carey's, song.
Yeah, because they play it so much.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, it's good. It's fine. What is it? I don't know. I just read a thing saying that, like, she starts the song by saying she doesn't want a lot for Christmas, and then she says, all I want is you.
Right.
That's kind of a dig, isn't it?
Oh, kind of.
It's kind of like, oh, hey, all right, thanks.
Yeah.
But whatever. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas music. I do like Christmas music. I know, because I don't hear it a lot. When I used to work at Kmart.
The Mart.
Yeah, the Mart, the big Mart, the big K. I would hear it all the time around the holidays, so I'd be like, all right, these are the same 4 songs over and over again. But now that I don't, and it's better.
There's also a song, and I hear it every year because I listen to the same station, and it's the DJ's, it's her dad's favorite Christmas song, and for the frickin' love of me, I can't think of who sings it. I want to say Bob Seger. I don't think that's right.
What is it? What's the song?
Shit. I'm trying to think how it goes, but it's a good song.
Oh.
Here Comes Santa, I want to say. Here comes Santa Claus. Something like that.
I don't know it.
Look it up. It's kind of like a polka.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. We'll have to listen to it later.
There's a lot of bands that, like, you're surprised, or artists who haven't done any Christmas stuff, and it's kind of surprising.
Yeah, like Green Day.
Yeah, Green Day.
Get your shit together.
Get on that. What are you doing? I know you're listening, Billy. Or is it Billy Joe? Is that like his middle name, or is his first name Billy Joe?
Well, I'm sure his middle name's Joe, but he
goes by Billy Joe.
Billy Joe.
Okay.
I don't think, or BJ.
Weird Al Yankovic also, I don't think
doesn't have any Christmas.
I don't think so.
Well,
wait, no, he does.
Walking Around in Women's Underwear is technically a Christmas song?
That's not a Weird Al song.
What?
Yeah, I don't know it.
Walking around in women's underwear.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
No, that's not a real song. There are
Are you kidding?
Yeah, there's a surprising number of parody songs that people just attribute to Weird Al.
Well, that's what he does.
Yeah, but, like, other people do, too.
Like who?
Well, I don't know, nameless people that aren't famous, but Johnny Spaghetti or whatever. Freddie Spaghetti.
Johnny
Karate is who I was thinking of. Well, there's another person on that show who does the same thing.
The Wiggles, yeah.
Yeah. But no, he has one that's like Carol Bells or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird.
Very
I'll
weird.
link to it. But yeah, more Christmas music, please. Different. I think the world just needs more Christmas music so that we can
they won't
have.
Get tired of it.
Yeah, we can have a bigger context. Do you know how quickly you get sick of 200 songs?
Yeah.
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 I have a playlist on my phone of like songs to sing in the car, and I have 200 songs on
You're
there.
Just like, no.
Yeah, and
no.
I've like after like a couple months, I'm just like, I know this one. I've sung this one all the time. This one, skip. It's weird. You'd think that's a lot of songs. None of them are Christmas music though, so I'm sorry I brought it up. What's your favorite Christmas clothing?
I usually do get an item of clothing that I'm like, this is gonna be my outfit this year, and I wear it to like all the Christmas parties.
Right. Like a sweater, like a nice sweater.
Yeah. And I'm really mad that people are getting into it. It's that buffalo check that I'm wearing currently. Everyone, it's just, it's lumberjack plaid.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, I started liking it because I bought a vest that had it, and my mom was like, "Oh, your grandpa used to have a hunting jacket like that," and so I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." Now I can think of him every time I kind of see this, and now it's just gotten like way out of hand, and it made me so mad. We went to Bronner's and like a whole family had it on, and I was just like, "You're stupid."
What?
Like,
why?
Because I don't like other people liking what I like.
Okay, but that doesn't make them stupid. That just means like that's annoying.
But they weren't all the same buffalo check, and that's what's really annoying.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do it, wear like the same brand, the same type of fabric.
Otherwise, it clashes.
Yeah, it looks like crap.
You can tell. Let me ask you something. What's the difference between flannel and checkered and plaid?
the material that it's made out of.
Oh, but the design is the same?
Pretty much.
It's like black and red checkerboard.
It's just called a different name. This is called just Buffalo Check.
Mm-hmm. Everybody ever, like, mistaken you for a chessboard and, like, just play chess on you?
No, because it's not strictly red and black.
Okay.
There's burgundy in it as well.
That'd be confusing, yeah.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself.
I will.
What's your favorite Christmas item?
This shirt that I'm wearing right now, which is super Christmassy and vibrant. And
Not at all. It's a summer shirt.
It is a t-shirt.
Listen, do you wear that in the summer?
Yep, because it's a nice shirt.
Therefore, it is not a Christmas shirt.
I have this, like, it's almost like a V-neck, kind of.
Yep, it's a V-neck. It's a 12-year-old boy shirt.
What do you mean?
It has stripes on it.
It has stripes on it. So does your checkered thing. It has stripes and columns and rows.
Okay.
Anyway, it's got stripes and it's got green and kind of reddish orange color.
It's got a big dark blue stripe,
yep.
a tiny little orange red stripe, gray, big green stripe,
yeah,
and then it just repeats.
It's got green on it.
So just because it has somewhat red and green, he thinks it's a Christmas shirt. It's not.
Super Christmassy.
It's not.
But I love it.
I fucking hate it. You just like it because I hate it.
No, it's good. What else? Do you have any other Christmas?
I like vests.
Yeah.
I get made fun of a lot for it.
Why? Who makes fun of you? I'm gonna beat him up. Well, that's just because it's ridiculous. But who else makes fun of you for?
I like everybody.
Huh.
Also, I like it. That's a style this year too. Is like those kimonos or like those big, rug shawls or stuff like that. Like I've been wearing those a lot, and I get made fun of those too because they're like literally. I was at Christmas show rehearsal, and one of my castmates is like talking to one of the kids that's in the show, and he's like, well, wants to know why you're wearing a blanket. he's like, and I kind of want to know too.
And I kind of want to know too.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, I like being fashionable.
You do. And you are. You're really good at it. You have like a sense for
what looks good.
Yeah, what looks good.
Yeah.
I think I do too. I just don't care enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You don't follow rules. You're
yeah.
just like, this looks good so I can wear this all the time. And no, that's not the case.
Right.
So yeah.
Cool. I like scarves, but I don't think I have the body for it. I don't think I could pull it off.
You can do anything if you have enough confidence.
Yeah, but you know how it just naturally looks better on some people than others.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Christmas episode I was thinking of was from Community. I don't know if you saw this one.
The claymation one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Not that one.
Oh.
But that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
There's one where, like, Britta, who's going through psych training, psychotherapy and everything,
Mm-hmm.
She has everybody in the group take a test, an anonymous one.
I think so, yeah.
To see who has, like, a mental disorder or something, who's crazy, they say.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, one person is crazy. And so they're like, who's the crazy one? We have to figure it out. And at the end of the episode, it's revealed that she had the test upside down, so actually everybody was crazy except one person.
It was Abed, probably.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Like, the episode ends with everybody leaves the room. It's like, we're not going to find this out. We're just going to accept that we're all crazy and just leave and never think about it again. And then, like, the camera pans over to the sheets, and it says, Merry Christmas from, and then it has everyone's name over it, and Abed is the sane one. It's a good episode.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
What's
your favorite, like, holiday treat?
Ooh, snacks.
Snacksums.
I don't know are Buckeyes considered a Christmas thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we didn't make any of those
this year. I love Buckeyes.
Ooh, me too, man. Now I'm gonna want some.
Sometimes I get a little over chocolate. Like, I have so much of it that I'm like, I'm kind of done with chocolate, and then I really like fruity snacks. I kind of always like fruity snacks. I'm never tired of them.
Yeah.
But chocolate I get tired of.
I'm usually never tired of chocolate unless I've literally just had too much.
Too much of it, and then you're like, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
I like pumpkin pie. It's kind of also a Thanksgiving thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a holiday thing.
I like pumpkin pie a lot. What do you like?
I like peanut brittle.
Mm-hmm.
And I like cheesecake the way my grandma makes it.
Cheesecake.
Because she like bakes it and like it takes forever in the oven. It's just so good. She's not making it this year. I'm really pissed about it.
How disappointing.
Yeah. I don't know. Buckeyes.
Buckeyes are great.
Anything my family makes. I like baklava.
Yeah, baklava.
Yeah. Just really any treat.
Yeah. I like having snacks around, treats around, even if I don't eat them.
Yeah.
It like contributes to the atmosphere. You can smell them.
Mm-hmm.
You can see them.
I like drinking a lot during the holidays because you just get like different eggnog. Love it.
Oh yeah, eggnog rules.
I want some right now.
Why is eggnog so divisive? Is it because the people who like it really like it, and so it makes the people who don't like it really don't like it?
I think so.
Yeah. Because there are people who hate eggnog.
Well, yeah, I understand. It's a consistency thing. It's super thick.
I get that.
I get it.
But I like it because it makes it like a treat more than just a drink.
Yeah, it's like a milkshake is what it tastes like.
Kind of, yeah. I always get weirded out by like, it seems to fluctuate in temperature as I'm drinking it.
Yeah.
Like it gets like, oh, it's really cold, but then it's warm.
Yeah, because it's so thick. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But I like it.
I love it.
I almost don't like, most drinks I'm cool with putting alcohol in and it makes it better. Eggnog almost seems like perfect in putting stuff in it.
I bet if we put like rum chata in it, it would be fine.
We've done that before. It just kind of makes it, it's like a sour eggnog kind of thing almost.
Rum chata?
Yeah, we've done that before.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yep. But I do like eggnog a lot. There's like, I feel like there's more Christmas drinks. I feel like there's like liquid candy kind of things that I've had at some point. It's like red. It's like a melted lollipop in a jug.
What?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of just like Red Pop.
Maybe.
Red soda.
It's called like Red Pop.
It's called like Red Pop. Yeah. It's made by Faygo. It's red. It's soda. But yeah.
Yeah. I like drinking.
Definitely me too. Mm-hmm. So do you like getting gifts over the holidays? Do you like receiving presents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they're I love to be surprised.
Yeah. Definitely.
Which is hard. Because my mom likes me to buy most of my stuff because I am so difficult to buy for.
You are. Because, it's hard to tell what you like even though it's not. Like, the stuff that you like is good. Mm-hmm. Like, the themes.
Yeah.
Like, you like Jurassic Park and you like, Power Rangers, that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's like, oh, she likes these. But what about that can I get for her?
Right.
Like, you already have a phone case.
Right.
So I'm not going to get you another phone case, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it could be hard. That's why it's easier when somebody's like, here's like a list of things, you can buy me whatever you want from it. But then it's not like a surprise. It's not like, I thought of you and I decided you would like this and I got you this and you're surprised. Like
last year I was really surprised because I kept talking to my mom and my sister. I'm like, oh man, we should get a Cricket Air, Explorer Air 2 or whatever.
But you never said, for Christmas I want...
Right. I just said, I'm like, oh man, they're on sale. We should get one. We should get one. And my mom's like, we can go get one. I'm like, no. And then I was like, man, I want to drop that kind of cash.
Yeah.
To get it. But I'm like, but we should get it. And then I got it for Christmas. Right. I was like, whoa. Yeah. That's crazy.
It always works out when somebody wants something but doesn't know that they want it.
Yeah.
So you pick up on it, but they don't know. And then you're like, I didn't even know I wanted that. Thank you. But
really.
Right.
For sure.
Well, what would you say is the best Christmas present you ever got?
That is one of my questions I was going to ask.
It's a lot of pressure to put on a question.
I've told this story a couple of times this year because I guess it's just a really good memory that I have. I must have been 5th grade, maybe 4th grade, something.
Before I met you.
Yeah, way before you met me. The first Harry Potter had come out. And I believe this was the Christmas after that.
Oh. That reminds me of something. But go on. The first one had come out. Mm-hmm. This was 2001?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, we had Christmas. I got really cool stuff and blah, 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 blah. And then, my mom, reached behind the couch and was like, oh my gosh, there's, one big present here. It literally was like a Christmas story.
Yeah. Thing. I always love these stories where it's like, oh, we got one more thing.
Yeah.
And you're
it's the big surprise.
Yeah.
And I opened it, and it was one of those toys, Nimbus 2000s, that you could, ride around on and whatever. And I didn't want, I never said, I want this. Yeah. But I was like, this is so cool.
That's really great. Because that's a good gift. And it also leads to a lot of questions, your parents don't actively watch Harry Potter, so how did they know about...
My mom does.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, she likes Harry Potter?
My mom and I read the books together.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I realize I'm talking out of my butt, because we went to see the Crimes of Grindelwald movie recently.
With everybody.
Because they're like, we love Harry Potter, let's go. And we even got her the Cursed Child book.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Your mom loves Harry Potter. Okay, carry on.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah. So like that. And then another one that just popped into my head that I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Is so a little bit older, probably like 7th grade. Mm-hmm. Maybe 6th grade, 7th grade, that time period. Cheetah Girls had just come out.
Cheetah, the movie?
Yeah, the movie. I was obsessed with it. So like it came out in the summer, so this is that Christmas.
Did you strut like you meant it?
I guess I don't. I guess it's been a while.
Okay. Yeah.
Was that a quote from it?
I think so. Oh. I only saw that movie like on TV many years ago.
I like recorded it on a VHS.
Remember doing that?
Yeah.
Brief tangent. We would do that with SpongeBob. When SpongeBob was like new,
really?
We would record them, but we would always have to go to bed before they were out. So I would like sometimes make excuses to like sneak downstairs. It's like, oh, I'm thirsty. I gotta get a drink, and then sneak into the living room and like watch them as they were going and be like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't wait to watch this after school tomorrow.
Oh my god!
For SpongeBob episodes.
I had like 3 friends, and so we were all Cheetah Girls, and of course I was the leader, so I was Raven Simone, and she had these star earrings.
Oh yeah.
And my mom got me some of those, and I was like, I'm so cool.
That is awesome. Yeah.
It was awesome. I think I wore them like for the rest of the year to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did anybody ever say, you got...
Oh, yes, because I made a big deal about it.
Oh, yeah. You're like, look at my ears.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Figures.
Yep. And I got the, like, Cheetah Girl CD. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What was your best present?
I have a few. There was one... So, shameless plug. I have this YouTube channel where I play video games.
Very shameless plug.
Live Let's Play. And I talked about this on there. I was like, what's the best gift I ever got? And then I said something that I realized after the fact was not a Christmas gift, it was a birthday gift.
Oh.
And that was the Wii U that I got from my wonderful girlfriend.
Aww.
You, by the way. That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
And that was awesome because I was not expecting that at all. And this was back before the Switch, so this was like...
I remember, because I got you a game to go with it, and you opened the game first.
And I was like, what am I going to do with this?
You still didn't understand.
Right. Yeah, I'm so thick. I'm just such a bonehead. I was like, what am I going to... I don't have anything to play this on.
And I just said, like, you'll get one eventually. Yeah. It's a good deal.
And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then the very next thing I opened was that. But for Christmas, recently I got, again, I say recently, this was like 2 years ago, I think, and you'll know specifics, but the entire Game of Thrones DVD set, at the time there was like 6 seasons, all at once, because I didn't have a single season on DVD, and then Jody got me, like, in one gift, it was like a big box, and I was like, I have no idea what's this. And it was all 6 seasons, and I was like, whoa, how much was this? And it was like the cost of 1 season, I think, or something like that at the time.
Yeah.
Because you got a really good deal on them.
$60 for 6 seasons.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I was blown away. I could not believe that.
Yeah.
So I was really happy about that. But as a kid, I got a metal detector one year.
Yeah.
Which was awesome, even though we never found any treasure, but it was cool to, like, just get that. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you have, like, ideas. You're like, oh, if I get a metal detector, I'll just find buried treasure, and then we'll be rich.
Yep.
And you got one, and you're like, yeah, we're going to be rich now. And then you go out and be like, didn't find anything, maybe tomorrow. But then you just forget about it.
You search, like, the same spot.
Yeah.
Like your backyard.
Essentially, yeah. Well, we lived across from a school, and it had a parking lot which had swing sets, and the swing sets had sand underneath.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's where we searched. I feel like we probably found some coins.
Fall out of pockets, for sure.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite gifts as a youth. Butter youth.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you consider the Harry Potter series as particularly Christmas-oriented?
I can understand why some people think that.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily watch them at Christmas time, but I wouldn't be adverse to watching them.
Yeah.
I don't watch the last 3 movies.
Yeah,
They're stupid.
They're not stupid, they're just different.
They're stupid. They're not fun. So I don't watch them.
They're definitely not fun. That's a problem that I have with the Harry Potter series, is it becomes a kid's show to an adult's show.
Yeah.
Which is the point, because it's about growing up, but I like it when it's...
Yeah, nobody wants to, though.
Yeah, nobody wants to, yeah. So I like the first ones a lot.
Yeah.
Even though they have their flaws. I just really like the magic.
They hardly have flaws.
They have flaws. No. But they're magic.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Harry Potter movie? Because I feel like they are Christmas movies, especially the early ones.
Mine is Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah. I really like Chamber of Secrets a lot.
A lot.
I like Prisoner of Azkaban, but that's less Christmassy.
I hate that one.
Is that your... Why?
It's not my least favorite because I don't like the last three. Because they stopped wearing the robes.
That's literally the only reason. They stopped wearing the robes.
Pretty much.
I'm confused by a lot of your decisions.
They started wearing modern clothing, I should say.
To express the characters and personalities.
I just didn't like that. It was a new director.
Yeah? Alfonso Cuarón?
Yep, and I was pissed about that. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, no, I don't really like this movie.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if you watched it again and tried to get over the robe thing, you'd probably like it.
I have. You think I haven't?
Yeah, I do think that.
Okay.
It's very exciting the way it's filmed. It's very like quick, and it's very... The momentum of that movie is like, go, 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 and it's like crazy, especially towards the end. It's just like adrenaline pumping, whereas the other movies are just like, oh, this is exciting, but whatever.
I watch them, and I'm just so kerfluffled about, like, Ron and Hermione. I'm just like...
Well, they're fighting at that time.
I just feel like they're never...
Together?
Like, hot on each other.
Yeah, well...
Until they are. Even in that sense, they're not. Like, it's...
They are.
It's not like Cho and Harry where it's, you know... It's
making eyes at each other?
Yeah, it's this building, like, you actually have chemistry and stuff.
There are more like... It's more like there are moments of... Oh, I think they're hinting at something. Like when Hermione
No, they don't make it... Well, I guess those are flaws in the movie.
Maybe. Like when Ron goes to the ball with somebody else.
Well, yeah.
And then Hermione's like, you've ruined everything. And it's like, what?
Yeah, like, what are you talking... Like, you know... Buck up and ask me, and not as a last resort. It's like, right. If you guys are friends, like, of course he's going to be like that. Yeah,
but she doesn't want that. It was pretty clear to me that she was into him anyway.
No, they're their entire relationship just confuses
It's not very...
And I want them to be together. I love them together.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, be better together.
I do. You know who I don't like? This might be controversial. You know which couple I do not like?
I'm sure you don't like Harry and Ginny.
Harry and Ginny. Because there's no build up to that. Yeah.
You're right.
Again...
No, all relationships in these movies are not good.
Yeah.
None of them are good.
The only one is like Harry and Cho, but then they're just like, well, we're done, I guess, now.
Right.
It's weird. But yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense, though. Harry and Ginny.
Yeah, it makes sense, but like, I would have liked... I don't mind those two characters, and I don't mind them together, but I don't like that it just happens. Like, they just start dating, or they start being into each other. I wish there had been like... By book 5, they should have started... They could have done
it at 2.
They could have, yeah. Because as soon as Ginny starts going to school, even though she's obsessed with him, that's just like a kid being obsessed with, like, a famous person.
It could have been like Mary and George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. Like, she's always been in love with him.
Yeah, yeah.
And he finally is like...
Oh, I think you're in love with me, Mary.
Yeah.
Wow. He doesn't sound like that. My car.
Well, what do you know about that?
What do you know about that? That's the rest of this episode. Okay, well, we kind of got on a tangent there, Harry Potter. It's not super Christmassy, but I like it. Yeah. You've read the books, right?
Yes.
Do you like the books better than the movies, or do you like the movies better?
I like aspects of the book that you get kind of more world building, but...
What do you think about Peeves not being in the movies?
What?
Peeves, the ghost, poltergeist.
I don't give no shits.
Okay. Well, guys, I believe this has been, unless you have any other questions, or Peeves.
What's the worst present you've ever gotten?
Oh, I don't know. Because I get a lot of bad presents, or at least just, like, nothing presents.
Yeah.
You know what? Just the other day, I got a gift that was like, I don't understand why I got it. It was a shirt that had, like, the Michigan logo on it. The shape of Michigan on it, and it said something like...
It's like, come sail away with
me, right?
M-I, yeah.
And it was just like, is it because I live in Michigan, and, like, that's the only thing you could think of that relates to me?
I know the person that bought this, and I'm sure it was locally made.
Yeah.
And, supporting where you live is very important and something I advocate highly.
I agree. Support local business.
Yeah. And I happen to love Michigan, so I love anything that has Michigan on it.
Yeah. So I'll wear it for you.
I understand why that is not a wise choice for you.
Even if I didn't not like Michigan, it's still just like, I don't really have any, like, strong feelings
You
towards
don't sail,
it.
you don't do anything
Right.
outdoorsy. It just doesn't make sense.
I appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll wear it, because I can always use more shirts, and I don't hate it. I'm not like, this is stupid, why'd you get me this? But it's just
Right.
like, it's not really Alex kind of gift,
Yeah.
you know? But it was fine. That's definitely not my worst, that's just what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah.
So, what about you? What do you say is the worst gift?
I'm going to say the worst intention of a gift is 1 year for your side of the family. Like, I think everybody I think it's when, like, everyone was getting gifts for everybody.
Yeah.
So, like, we all had a bunch of gifts, and one of your aunts, not by blood, like, I guess somebody didn't come to the party that was supposed to come to the party.
Right.
So she gave me that person's gift.
Yeah.
And you're just like, the fuck would I want this for?
Right.
Like it was a scrapbook.
Uh-huh.
I was just like, and she literally said, like, so-and-so didn't come, so you can have this.
Did you get a gift besides that?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Mm.
But I feel like she's not one of the people who buys for me.
Right.
It's usually just like your grandparents will buy for me or whatever. But yeah, so
That's scummy.
I was just like, I just hate that.
Right.
I also hate when you open something and someone says, I regifted this to you.
Yeah, don't do that. What's up with that?
One, the regift better be something I like.
Right.
Not just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And don't say.
Don't say. Maybe if it's very important to you to get that information out there, which it's not.
It shouldn't be.
But, like, wait at least until after Christmas and be like, by the way, blah, 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 if you feel like you need to say that. But just don't say that.
But don't.
Yeah. So, it's weird. It's weird and confusing.
And those are our tips for Christmas.
Those are our tips for Christmas. If you want to get back to your Christmas with your family that you may or may not love, do
Go
that.
ahead.
And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this special Christmas episode of Peeves and Qs.
And may all your Christmases be white. Or Hanukkahs or Kwanzas or whatever,
Hanukkahs or Kwanzas or whatever.
non-denominational.
What is Kwanzaa?